What is up, everybody? Look at this. Ron is on the damn KLR today. How cool is that? What's the temperature? Come on, change. It is 39 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's a great day. I got the KLX needle fixed in the bike thanks to Scratch Babble. He really hooked me up. I don't know how he noticed that. He overheard me say something in a video and it clicked. He sent me a private message and there we are, good to go. It runs good. It does. The throttle is quicker, I will say that. I haven't got that on the road yet, I mean as far as up to speed, but it is a little quicker. I may have got the camera angle a little, just a tad low, but we'll see. Let's see what happens when I open the throttle up here. Yeah, it definitely is. The throttle, the fuel delivery and everything does seem to be a bit better now. Now I've got a rattle. I don't know where it's coming from. Who knows, man? As much crap as I took off of this bike this weekend. Definitely got a rattle. It's on the right side. Yeah, I gotta admit, I was getting pretty frustrated with that KLX needle kit. Not as frustrated as I am with this rattle right now. Yeah, I see why people encourage the KLX needle kit. It does make it, man, that rattle is driving me nuts. I guess when it stops I know I'm missing a bolt, right? The car behind me might notice it too. So as far as the KLX needle kit goes and the issue I had with it, I really want to reach out and say thanks to all the comments I got on it, all the tips. You guys are awesome, and the motorcycling community, the moto vlogger community, and the motor enthusiast, mechanic enthusiast community is awesome. I had a lot of people commenting on check this, check that, did I do this, did I do that? And even though people, you know, ask me if I check the most obvious things, that sometimes that's what we need. You know, those are the things that are commonly overlooked, and I don't take any insult to that, because I do the same thing to people. You know, well, I hate to ask, but did you know, did you put the key in the ignition before you started it? You know, that kind of crap. But I really appreciate that. And also the KLR Delusionals Facebook page, you guys rock, man. The same thing on there. You guys offer me some awesome tips and things to check, and I really appreciate it. And I gotta give the credit to Scratch Babble though. He definitely watched my video and overheard me mention put this in and then put the needle in, and he's like, wait a minute, but you put that plastic castle spacer, needle holder, whatever the damn thing is called, in first. He said, Ron, did you put the needle in on top of that? And sure enough, you looked at the video, you know, that came out Tuesday evening, you'll know that is exactly what I did. So Scratch, man, I appreciate it. Love you, bro. You saved the day. I'm back on the road riding the KLR. The only thing else I have to do now is I want to move the license plate. So for that rattle, I don't know, now I got a rattle. One thing I can figure is one of the body mounts or the fairing panels. I had to order some well nuts. I don't know if you guys have tore up any of the well nuts on your fairings, but man, what a pain in the ass it is to get those off once you tear them up. I think my problem, and because I got overzealous with the blue Loctite, I even put it on those bolts, not knowing at the time that they were screwing in the well nuts, and at one point, trying to take them out, I guess I twisted the well nuts so bad that they tore. So I ordered some Kawasaki branded ones. They're expensive. I did buy some cheap ones that I had to kind of like jerry rig to use while those are en route. I got them on eBay. They're the right size nuts, but the rubber part just doesn't fit quite right, so I had to modify a couple washers, blah blah blah. So that's one fix I had to do. But other than that, everything is working as it should, or so it appears. I did notice that this time when I took the fairings off the motorcycle, that the plastic guard in front of the radiator came off, and I don't remember that piece coming off every time I took these panels off, so I don't know if I have just taken this damn thing apart too many times now, and that part is just now loose and comes with, or if the rubber grommet that goes up there goes through that part. I had to research that and find out, because at the top one of the fairing bolts goes through that plastic piece into a well nut, and I'm wondering if the well nut also held on that radiator guard, or radiator screen, whatever it's called. That could be where my rattle's coming from. I wonder if I can reach in there and hold it. Nope. Oh, and I gotta give a shout out to Mason's ADV. He put a vlog out 2 or 3 vlogs ago, doing some 5 things. I think it was 5 things that you torque things. If I can speak English today, 5 things you should check on your KLR. And it was torque specs on different things, and one of them was the header pipe where it goes into the motor. And mine was a little loose, and I gotta say, I'll find out here in a minute, and since I tightened them up, I'm not noticing any popping, backfiring when I decel. So yeah, I don't know if that's also from the KLX Needle kit, or it's a combination of the two, but we'll find out up here when I stop. But I'm not hearing any at all, so I'm sure that did help. So check those torque specs, and I'll put a link to that video in the description, as well as list what he mentioned in the video in the description, and a link to his video. And I'll put a card up here over my left shoulder somewhere. Yeah, no decel popping. Oh, but there's a little. No, I'm saying, I take that back. There's a little popping, not much. Nothing to be concerned with. Yeah, the throttle is much better when you're taking off fast. I will tell you that. It definitely is a difference. It doesn't have to. It felt like the KLR was winding up before, but with this new KLX needle, it ramps up, if that makes any sense. There's no, it's not, before it's like it was dragging, like it was like, okay, keep turning the throttle, I'll get there. Now when you turn the throttle, it's like a wake. It's like you gave it a cup of coffee. Not faster, not more power, but the throttle is a lot more responsive. I want to take a couple of minutes and thank you. If you watched the video all the way to the end and you're seeing this, I really appreciate it. I'll put my email address and my mailing address right over here somewhere. And if you have stickers you want to send me, I'd appreciate it. Talk to y'all again soon. Goodbye.